guys.
I saw what I meant to do that.
For how active he was today.
Oh.
I said we don't give gold stars for that.
Speaking of gold stars.
He requested a gold star?
He said they should give me a gold
I
star.
don't think
You don't get to request gold
I
stars.
was like, yeah, no.
Hey, I've got a confession.
Yes.
Speaking of gold stars.
You sold yours off.
Can I do that?
There's no resale value on the gold stars.
So the second one.
Oh, the one where you're always on, where I thought you were on? Yeah, how did you pull that off? Because I was like, dude, this guy is literally on nonstop. What is he doing?
I just leave my browser up.
So is that it?
Yeah.
That means
'Cause you-
I've seen other artists doing that to that.
Because when you gave me that star, I
thought you were
immediately
being
I had to
super
go
active.
and walk onto stage, and I'm like doing the response song, thinking like, what? And it clicked midway through the response.
You're performing an event, and you're like, why did I get this star? I don't know.
And it clicked midway through that song. And
Dude, that's funny.
uh-huh.
Well, keep it, man. A star given cannot
No takes
be...
back.
No takes backsies.
Can't subtract them now, can we?
Nope. But then we come out with negative stars. It's like cherry bombs. You ever play that game as a kid? Cherry bomb. It's like negative
Do you
points.
play it in a pool?
Okay.
Is it a pool thing?
No, that's Marco Polo.
No, it was a different one. You play with a basketball?
In the pool? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have any need for my Mac, do I?
No.
Okay.
This is like couples therapy.
Oh, we already got people in here. What up? What up?
We're all down, just like tiny bit.
We got Jason Knight, Diana,
Just do
Timmy,
a check, 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 check,
Aaron.
check.
Check,
Try
check,
it.
check, 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 check. Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Sweet.
What is he on for? Okay.
I'm definitely gonna hop on the TikTok live while we're here. On y'all.
Is that running right now? Do we still do that or no? Oh, I think we stopped because nobody watched. Is that why?
I did
Oh, Trace was here. Yeah, but now you're here in person, so we got you.
because it kept locking me out.
TikTok was locking you up?
No, school was because like those few that we went past 9.
Yeah. Hey, snooze you lose.
He was gaming the system
I
with
was
the
on the
gold
whole
star.
time. Had to kill a snake.
Multitasking champion.
Does it feel weird to be on this end?
Yeah.
Or no?
I mean, I don't know. A little. Yeah.
A wee bit. Should probably jump on. It's kind of nice if you jump on your phone too, and then you turn the volume down and hop on. You can monitor the comments
Ah, cool.
or kick people out.
Bye, Annie.
We're just gonna hang out for a little bit, see who shows up for tonight's Q&A call.
Can I hop on y'all's Wi-Fi?
Yes. Now, can I remember the password? Can I do the thing where I just like
Maybe able to share
you
it.
request it and then I share it?
Yeah. What's the network?
I would think it's the ATT DJ.
Nope.
DJ WC LCR.
DJWC. There we go.
Yeah, okay, let's see. There it is.
Sweet.
Deny.
Perfect.
All right, you're in. Okay. You should have access.
Beautiful.
What up, gang? Welcome to tonight's
Got
call.
the whole crew here.
Welcome. We're just killing a little time, letting some people pop in. Let's see who we all got. We got Adlith. Welcome. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to turn the volume down.
Bye.
PD, welcome, sir. This is your first one, yeah? Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome.
Annie in the house. Now, Annie, you're going to have to be careful because today, Trace is sort of in the driver's seat here. You know, he's got a microphone.
We've got a whole Annie game plan ready.
Yeah. A lot of vendettas
Yep.
against Annie.
Yeah, I moved
I
here.
know.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Is it?
Or is it?
Dude, look,
Did we replace him?
anybody vertically watching us right now? This is
You're
every
looking at my
week.
foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reminder, guys, to go to watch horizontally on desktop, or else
Shoe.
or else you're gonna get a really strange vertical view down the middle here of our shoes. All right, let's see here. Sylvia's jumping in. Welcome. Yeah, we got a nice little crew tonight.
I like the glasses, Timmy. I saw you wearing them the other day.
Those blue light glasses.
Just blocking out the haters.
Dude, I see you putting in the work on TikTok, man. Somebody's got to.
Trace, Sylvia said she gasped when she saw you.
I gasped when I saw your comment. Hi, Sylvia.
He's
You
here.
never
Yeah.
know who you're going to get on a Tuesday.
You never know.
You never know.
You never.
Sylvia, how was your gig? Or was it coffee gig? It looked cool. The coffee gig? Is that one? Yeah. Okay.
By the way, if she turns a camera on where you can see herself, that's the one
Cool.
to look at right
Gotcha.
there. It's kind of weird
Sweet.
because you'll see Sylvia there, but then you'll be
Okay.
talking to her there.
I'll give you eye contact.
Yeah.
Did you sneeze on your camera or what?
That's like you have to go to the camera to get it like that. It's kind of impressive.
That's funny.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go. Cool.
That might be a good topic to come back to once we get rolling here,
Yeah.
like encores and all that stuff. Guys, we're gonna get started here. We got 12 people on the call. Welcome all to another Q&A network call night. As you can see tonight, we have a special guest in the house, the one and only Trace Pridgeon. Welcome, sir.
Good. Great.
Now, you were probably one of the first ones to join the network, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're out in I always say Atlanta,
Well,
Georgia?
you were in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and now you're in Alabama.
Alabama.
was in Atlanta for 8 years, then moved back home to Auburn, Opelika, Alabama, about 2 years ago, which is an hour and a half away from Atlanta. So I'm there a lot.
Yeah. So he's not typically in Nashville, but we had an opportunity here to bring him in. Just if any of you are ever in the Nashville area and you think you might be able to make a Tuesday night call in person, this is what it
You
looks
might
like.
just get yourself a dinner and a Tuesday night call.
Yes.
Right. That's right.
Yes. Now, a couple announcements before we get going tonight. Number one, Gio, can you toss me the screen? So I made a post about this. Actually, Joey made the post about this. But we have some really cool news regarding the group. They added something called reviews. So we made a post about this, and basically they are building in, what would you call it? Kind of like a built-in
Basically,
Yelp.
Yelp reviews for the
built-in.
group itself. Yeah.
And so if any of you are feeling generous and have 30 seconds to spare in the next few days and are willing to leave us a great review on there, that goes a long ways as we're trying to hit our goal of 10,000 artists in this network. And there's a lot of cool perks that come with good reviews for the channels and everything. So Joey shared a link in that post. You can find it there. But yeah, shout out to the three of you so far that have already gone and done that. I think, let's see.
I think Timmy is looking for a gold star because he left the first.
Jared,
first review.
Timmy, and AJ. Ooh, but you know that could potentially be a gold star worthy thing. The thing is does asking for the gold star counteract
Does it disqualify
being
you?
gold star worthy? You know, who's to say? you just asked the person that would then ask us for you. Gio, ask for me. So that's the first thing, guys. Shout out, or thank you in advance, and shout out to those who have already done that for us. That's very, very helpful. Second thing, last week, Joey and I, for those that you were on, we did a networking mastermind call where we were talking about all the strategies around how to network well, how to get the most out of this community, how to build the most relationships, how to put this information to use, all that stuff. And then we realized late on last call that we created like a 4-hour mastermind call.
Dude,
that we just
did just ourselves today. We recorded like another 2 hours.
another 2 hours
We
almost.
would have been on that call until midnight if we didn't cut it short.
So-
I'm glad we cut it short.
We'll be posting that to the network later, probably in the week, and we'll get that up for you guys, and we'll splice those two calls together so that you'll have a nice long 4-hour networking mastermind call. So that's great.
Order yourself some food, some DoorDash.
Some sleeping pills, whatever you
No, make an evening out of it.
dude. For real. And let me see if there was anything else. I don't think so. There's been a lot of good activity lately in the community section with the posts. Always feel free to scroll through there and see what everybody's doing. But a lot of good conversations going on in there. So you're good.
We're good.
You're good.
I'm great.
I'm good. All right, guys, we're gonna jump into this thing. So, how this Q&A live thing works for those of you that are new, feel free to drop any of your questions in the chat on the live call. We are going to keep an eye on that as things get rolling. So, for example, if we are deep in discussion on one topic and you don't want to interrupt, just drop it in there. We're keeping an eye on this, and we're going to do our best to make the evening flow around these questions to get everything asked. If there is a moment of dead space, feel free to pop in if you have a question. We might even call some of you out to talk through some of your questions, and we're all pretty open here. So let's make it happen. And to open it off, let's start with Timmy's question. Did we steam the backdrop? I do not believe we did, but
No, you see this crease right here? Does it look like we...
Well, Joey, I left the window open last Friday, and it was so humid outside that maybe that
You know
was the
what?
equivalent to steaming the backdrop.
I usually sit in front of this crease here. That's
a
why
good
people
point.
see it.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Great question.
We unintentionally steamed the backdrop with a window open and Joey covering all the non-steamed parts. It's great. Important stuff. Yeah, so while we wait for some good questions to come in, Sylvia, so tell me more about this encore. Okay. That's the one you're starting the new brand with? Okay. Okay. Cool. How many cards were you giving away? A lot of people. Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Cool. You know, back in the day when we were playing and touring as Mass Anthem, we would force encores after
It was so bad.
After the last song.
That was actually kind of cheesy.
We would
now I think about it.
we would like whisper to the crowd like, all right,
say,
guys, so
"All right,
here's the
guys,
deal."
We're gonna go backstage, and if you guys clap, we'll think
We
about
might
coming back out.
We may or may not have one more song ready to go. We would like try to force that outcome.
All right, good night, and then we walk off really slowly.
We force everybody to applaud us. Yeah.
What's worse, doing that or just getting into the microphone and going, one more song?
And you just who said that?
That's funny. You may have done that.
You like build chanting into the tracks, like a crowd chant.
Really easy. Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time that didn't work? That would be so awkward.
I don't want to answer.
We're good. No, that's
They fade
No,
into
you
house
can
music.
go.
It's like, shit, turn the lights off.
Okay, so Sylvia, hit us with your question. Let's go.
Nice.
Come on.
Huh.
Your producer. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
I wouldn't overthink it.
I wouldn't overthink it. It's a good test to just send the next song, Lord, I Need You, and see
Yep.
what happens.
Yep. I wouldn't overthink it. I actually just had a call this last week with an artist in the group, Chinenye, and we were talking through some of this stuff as well. Is she on the call? No, I don't think she's on the call. And she was saying the same thing. We were going through her song strategy. She's like, well, okay, I would like to do this strategy that we talked about, but I do have 2 songs finished and ready to go. Should I hold off on those and just delay and wait till the other things are ready? It's like, no, because we've made that mistake in the past. Do you remember that album that Mass Anthem did? The kind of Need Your Love, I think, was that the
Only Human album?
or the Only Human album? Yeah, that one. Didn't Chad Tyler like sit on that for like a year and a half or like 2 years?
Yeah, do you know why we did?
Yeah, because the labels were like,
Because we were trying to get signed.
Yeah.
We were sitting on that project ready to go. And so as indie artists do, we never know how long that label conversation is going to take until you do it. And you're like, oh, that was years. And then we ended up getting nothing. So we're like, we're just going to sit on these masters like album done, like ready to go, just in case they want to pick up any of these songs. That's why we waited so long. It was like a year and a half, 2 years.
And then the project dropped and ended up being really successful independently and landing huge editorial support. And like 20 million streams later, it gave huge growth and opportunity, but it got delayed because of waiting. So to kind of tie that to what you're asking, Sylvia, I wouldn't overthink it. You're still early enough on your journey with the music career that you're still throwing darts. And it's like, awesome. Okay, maybe this original one could be a cool direction. I'll throw that dart. Oh, okay, I'm getting some good progress. But I would just stick with the consistency of, like, if you already have a song lined up and ready to go, throw that next dart. That I see no reason to hold off on that, because when would be the right next time to even do that, if that's the reason? Like, when would you justify kind of like the right next time to go back to that? So I don't think you can do any wrong at this point with alternating between original, cover, original.
Have you been seeing any social proof, like people posting about the original, or are you just tracking Spotify streams?
Spotify radio, yes. I like that you're paying attention to that, by the way. Yeah. Awesome.
We're living rent free in her head.
Sylvia. Upgrade to premium. Okay. Cool.
Have you started implementing the reply rush stuff yet on your posts? Okay. Because if you have 10, well, and I don't know what Canadian is, but in America, $10 a month.
That's like 14 Canadian.
$14 a month.
It's like 140%.
That could be well worth it, especially if you're posting about the song.
You started it. Nice work. So initial feelings are like, oh dear, this is a lot. What have I done?
Hey, you started. Most people don't start. So congrats.
For those of you unaware, Gio, can you give me the screen a second? What we're referencing right now is in the classroom section, and it is this course right here. It's called Meta Ads for Playlist Growth. One of the big things that we teach on in this network is teaching artists how to grow their own Spotify playlists. Because let me ask you a question for all of you here. How many of you have paid for playlisting, pitches, support for third-party networks? Could have been like even our network of playlists, could have been another one. How many of you, drop it in the comments, yes or no, have you done something like that? Let's see how many yeses and nos we have. Adlith, yes. Sylvia, yes. Annie, yes. PD, no. Timmy, no. Trace, yes. Okay, so a handful of yeses in here. One thing that you will eventually start to realize is that it's the equivalent of renting versus owning. And we talk about this quite a bit. Early on with Spotify, guys, you want to train the algorithms so that they know who your ideal listeners and your fan base are. The algorithm is a beautiful thing with Spotify. If you train this thing correctly, it will start to recommend your music to the listeners it thinks are viable candidates to be good fans that like it based on the data that you have, right? So that's why when Sylvia says, hey guys, my radio algorithm listens in Spotify are up, that's one aspect of the algorithm, starting to search around and figure out who her songs are meant for, which is awesome. Now, early on, the way to get that working in your favor is what? More streams. We just want more streams on your music, but we want accurate listener streams. So if, for example, you are a worship artist, we want at the very least Christian music streams, worship streams, those types of playlists. But if you are a worship artist and you're getting put on like mainstream TikTok 2027, cool vibes, chill back road country, like things where you're looking at the playlist and the other artists, like these aren't even in Christian music. I think this one's like explicit hip hop and this one's rap and this one's lo-fi. It's just going to confuse the algorithm and you're not going to get that support with the algorithm long term. So one way to early on start to, and not even early on, just in general, is to get your songs supported with genre-specific playlists, and you can do that using third-party networks. But the thing that we like to teach you guys in this network is how to also grow your own playlists. Because let me ask you this: how many of you want to be fully dependent on other people for the success of your music career? Yes or no? Let's see how many of these we got in the chat. How many of you want to live and die by somebody else saying, oh yeah, I'll add your song, or no, I won't add your song? Yeah, nobody. A lot of no's in here. So there you have it. That is why, guys, the big breakthrough for us, for example, even with this album right here, the Waymaker Worship album, to date, it's almost to 200 million streams, and that was done independently. And the whole reason that happened was because we went all in on growing our own playlists and marketing this thing nonstop, and then the algorithms took off, and all of a sudden, whoa, we can't believe what happened. You guys can do that too. You just need some playlists growing. So what Sylvia is referencing here is the meta ads for playlist growth that we recommend you all go through after you get through the Spotify mastery. First, go through Spotify, learn exactly how Spotify works, what our thinking is, what our strategies are for that. But guys, I'm telling you, you start to grow some playlists, and it's a game changer because people will be finding those playlists, especially as the playlists hit the algorithms start to grow, and all of your music's going to be growing and marketing 24/7, 365. We had an artist member almost a month ago, probably. Jared, shout out to Jared. I don't know if is Jared on the call? No. He started an instrumental playlist for his brand called Elevation Worship Instrumentals. Free playlist, guys. He didn't even market to it. And this is the crazy thing is, yes, we can use this meta ad strategy to run ads and make sure the playlists grow. But guys, using the strategies that we're teaching, sometimes playlists just start to grow themselves. He hasn't put $1 into it, and it's almost up to 1,000 followers over the course of the last month. And I can tell you, because we did a lot of project collaborations with him with our brand Words Fall Short. Anyone want to take a guess how many streams that playlist has generated for our instrumental brand in the last month? Let's take some guesses. Let's see what everybody comes up with. Anybody? How many streams?
1,000 followers.
Yep, about 1,000 followers. Annie says 50K. Oh, she also said no, but then she said 50K. Thanks for being a team player, Annie. Aaron, 35K. Karen, 100K. Oh, it was earlier. 250K, 40K. Okay. See, no pun intended. Okay, that's funny. Guys, it's generated just under 65,000 streams.
Who was closest?
Was Annie the closest?
Annie was closest, even though she was sassy.
Wow.
I don't like that.
Even though she was sassy. Guys, 65,000 streams.
That's wild.
Let's do some numbers on that. Let's crunch the general numbers. 0.003. So 60 times 3, it's $180. Aaron just awarded Annie a gold star. It's funny. I don't remember us opening up the rules to allow other members to gift everybody else gold stars. I don't remember that. That's how it worked. Yeah. Who could somebody remove a gold star from Annie?
Could we?
Somebody want to make that up, Gio? Okay, thank you. Sorry, Annie.
Hey, that means somebody new is back on top then if Annie loses one.
Oh, is that how that? Is
She
that how
on the
that works?
leaderboard, I think.
I think there's somebody with 2 gold stars now that Annie doesn't have 2 gold stars.
Who could that be?
I don't know.
Huh.
You should go look.
Okay. Aaron said me. Actually, it might be Aaron too. I think you might be tied. All that being said, guys, this is the idea around playlist growth. So yes, use other playlist networks to grow, to feed the algorithms, right? We have spent years and more money than we care to admit growing our own playlist network of hundreds of thousands of followers. And we use that to market all of our music and our record label artists and all that stuff. And yeah, we have marketing services where we allow artists to pitch to that to get support from that. Use those if it makes sense for you, but also at the same time, be learning the skills to grow your own playlist to also market all of your music and to start to build some freedom, right? Some long-term freedom. So Sylvia, you just started the meta ads. You haven't. How far are you into it? Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. And how many songs do you have released so far on Spotify or just in general? It's like 7 or 8 probably. 8. Okay. That's doing really good. Guys, one of the things that we recommend is, after you get your first song released as an artist, it's like, how quickly can you get to 10 songs released? Because if you can get up to 10 songs, there's a stickiness factor that we talk about where it's easier for people to want to follow along to build new fans because you look more committed as an artist, right? You look like you're actually committed to doing the thing. But also, when it comes to these marketing strategies and these playlisting strategies, when you get at least 10 songs going and you can put 10 songs on a playlist, the odds of people listening to your music drastically increase, right? So that's early on, you kind of fall into like this hustle mindset where it's like, oh, I need to get as many, like I obviously need to put out more music, but I need to build playlists and I need to do a bunch of stuff. But those things go hand in hand. So yeah, nice work. So I could see once you get, maybe over that 10 song hump, and as you're going along here, you could start to maybe prioritize focusing on the playlist a little more. And it only takes one, guys. I'm telling you, like, you get one playlist to start to hit, and you're gonna feel that feeling in your stomach. You're like, what? I can do this? This is how this works? What if I had this one even bigger? And then your mind starts to see all the possibilities. So I'm excited. That's big.
You'll be feeling all. Oh no, you're good. I was just gonna make fun of him. It's okay.
Who are you gonna make fun of?
I was gonna make fun of Jason.
Why?
About the butterflies in his stomach. Every time he grows a playlist.
I'm trying to figure out how to respond to you right now.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to let them do their
Cue the
thing.
music.
Just get so excited. It's another playlist.
I have so many emotions.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm crying. Yeah.
Good
Annie,
question.
last time I checked, the 3 of us are in a band, so altogether we really have like 7 stars. Oh, are they allowed to compile their stars together?
Skip the rest.
Skip.
You're
Boo.
using
Boo.
Next.
Okay, Adlith here. How do you balance not wanting to be on social media but grow your following? Just focusing on playlists works? That's a great
How
question.
do you balance not wanting to be on social media but grow your following at the same time?
Adlith, can I ask you a follow-up question to that? And you can turn on your mic and respond if you'd like. Why do you not want to be on social media?
Oh, I think you're muted.
Oh, you might be muted yet. There
Yep.
you go. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Everybody, quick give Adlith a round of applause here for opening up. Give her
Yes.
give her a little bit of love here in the comments, guys, because this is where we get into the best things in this network when we have people being vulnerable and like opening up about where they're at.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Adlith. Huge. That was
And
great.
I saw Ashley leave a comment. I want to open up the floor to her if she has anything to add to that before we speak into it.
Ashley?
If she's available. Ashley.
What was her comment?
She was just like, so glad you're here. But
No,
I know,
that was that Annie?
no, Lagunas.
Oh, no, that was. Okay.
There she is. I think you're muted or something's not plugged in. Might be the. There we go.
Good share.
It's good.
And shout out too, because Ashley, I know you've been really doubling down on your consistency with social media since joining the network. And you know, something about that too is like, do you necessarily feel more confident all the time, or is it just more so like making the decision that, okay, I acknowledge that I'm not always going to feel confident, but I am going to keep doing the thing because I believe in my why and I believe in my mission more than, you know, the lack of confidence some days. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's take a poll here in the comments, guys. How many of you feel fully confident when it comes to posting on social media?
Comfortable.
Comfortable,
Fully
confident,
confident,
free of
comfortable.
insecurity? Yes or no? I would love to see where everybody is at. And let's take a look through these comments with us, because
I think you just said everything that everybody's thinking, or you said what everybody's thinking.
you
out
literally
loud.
did. You
It's
literally
not,
said it
it's
out
not
loud.
you. Everybody's thinking it.
Yeah.
So
Hey, do you lead worship on Sundays? I'm sorry. I have a point in all of
Trace,
this, and
we
hopefully
invite you
can-
one time
Get this
onto
guy
a
outta here.
live call, and you're making our members cry, dude.
mute his
I'm
mic.
gonna
Get him
try
out.
to make it better. in
Where's
just
the
a second, I
eject button?
promise.
We have like an eject button.
Slimed. He gets slimed.
Yes. Why do you think you have the desire to lead worship, to release songs?
Yeah.
What I mean, you have a conviction for why you do what you do, and that's an authentic thing that I mean I think everybody on this call, I mean we feel, and I think that could be an opportunity for you to encourage other people, because there are other people just like you in the world on social media that need hope, that need encouragement, that maybe in a similar situation they're not able to lead worship, and I think you just being like, it's way harder to be more vulnerable like that on social media. But I think you being real on social media and offering hope and support and encouragement, I think that could go a long way with the people that follow you. Not from a, hey, look at me. Yeah, I do these songs. I have these songs. But in a true, real, I mean, what we're doing in this world is we're not just writing songs and trying to get gigs. We are telling people about Jesus and the truth of the gospel. That is our why. And social media in that regard is an opportunity to do that in a different environment. And so, yeah, while I very much hate to make lip sync videos, that's an opportunity for me to take these words that I feel like the Lord has given me and to display them in a creative way that someone may hear differently than just playing the song in the background with a still or something like that. I think that vulnerability comes through a lot. Well, that was kind of my intention in the brotherly way, even though we haven't met. It's the truth. I mean, the Lord gives you a story to tell. And based on what you're saying, I think your story would resonate with a lot of people. So it's not a call out, it's an encouragement, I think you have something that people want to hear.
Annie had a good comment on that. Maybe social media is your new Sunday platform to lead worship. Interesting perspective, right? Shout out to you. Shout out to Trace coming in here with some wise words today.
Spitting some bars today.
He's setting the bar high for the rest of you who want to come on set here for the calls. So let's talk about, there's a few ways we can go here, Adlith, but let's address the elephant in the room about just social media in general. Would we all agree social media in general, probably not a net positive for the world? There's a lot of good things that have come from social media, but let's call it what it is. There's a lot of crap that came with social media just across the board, what it's doing for mental health across the world, kids getting addicted to social media at such a young age and what that does to the brain, what that does to insecurities and confidence issues and all this stuff. It's wild, guys. It's actually crazy. But the thing is as much as it can be a negative thing, can it be used and repurposed for something to benefit and heal and help others? 100%. It absolutely can. And maybe, Adlith, if you're feeling very strongly around like the negativity side of it, we have Joey and I have a mentor that likes to speak into our lives quite a bit, catch up every few months. And I brought this up on a few other calls, but I'll share it again. He was pushing me at one point to like be doing more and opening up more. It was like at a really tough part of in my life. And I was like, I don't really feel like doing any of this. And at one point he's like, bro, you're kind of being selfish. You got to get outside of yourself. And I was kind of upset to hear it. I wasn't happy about it, but he's like, you're being selfish. Think about what you have to share right now. And the fact that you're choosing not to do it is taking away from the people that need it, is taking away from the people that need to hear the message that you have, but you're not doing it because of X, Y, Z. And it might be an insecurity. It might be a negative perspective, or it might be some type of trauma or something. It was kind of a mixture of a lot of things for me. It's like, you're right. Like I am choosing to not fulfill my purpose. I'm making the decision to do that. And in doing that, I'm making sure somebody else doesn't get the help that I am specifically built and created to offer. So would operating from a perspective like that potentially make you more excited to want to share and to post and to utilize social media? And again, not saying that you have to. There's definitely ways to build a career without doing that. We talk about a lot of it. We share a lot of strategies around that. But man, if you're really wanting to have maximum impact, you do have to lean into an aspect of being seen and heard. And that can uncover in the process a lot of negative beliefs, belief systems, insecurity, things that you might have taken on at a young age, kind of like you were talking about. It unearths a lot of this stuff, and it kind of makes entrepreneurship and releasing music one of the most healing and difficult activities you can do, because it unearths and it spotlights all this stuff that you're dealing with underneath. That's what I've been experiencing too. The more that I've worked on being seen and being heard, and like putting out your message and being willing to show up authentically. And what if people are bad in the comments? What if they're mean? What if the judgments? All this stuff. It's gonna unearth a lot of that stuff. And I am willing to bet the majority of you still on this call right now have also been experiencing that and dealing with that. And if you have any wisdom that you want to share, guys, and in the comments around what your experience with that, feel free to jump in. Okay, good.
Hey, and I have one more thing. I heard you talking about that it's just a hobby, your wife and a mom, and that's great, but it doesn't make what you're doing not important. So I think the idea of, hey, this is just a hobby, if this was just a hobby and you're writing songs about your car or whatever, but the fact that you are writing songs about the truth of what we believe in, that's important, whether it's a hobby or whether it's a full thing. So I think just speaking some positive, some life into that, it's important. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, you struck a chord for me too, of just talking about just like the location that you're in right now, and you have family and friends that may support you a little bit, maybe they don't, but they don't ultimately like understand you or what you're trying to do, what your mission is, and they may not understand just the weight of the stories that you're capturing and the songs that you're writing, and like has just such a big impact, and they might be discrediting that, and you might be reading the bubble of people around you and thinking that like, oh, well, what I'm doing is like not important because nobody else understands it, or maybe they don't think it's important. So that is the whole point of this group. It's like you now have a community of people that are all doing the same thing, and we're all in different places, which is really cool. But it's just a great reminder to come back to do this whole music thing with these people around you on the internet. And it's really cool to hear your story a little bit and do that. But you're definitely welcome here, and you're welcome to make posts and ask questions. And I know we have a ton of people already in here that are willing to hop in and cheer you on. So.
Yeah, because you see the support that you're getting right now just in the comments and on this call. Yes, we're here the whole week. We're just in the community section, right? So okay, great. So like once you unlock the ability to post, I think you have to get like 5 or 7 likes on the comments or something. We go over that in the Start Here course. But once you unlock that, like, you are more than welcome. We would ask that you make comments, posts, when you're needing support on specific things, working through stuff like this. This is why we're here. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you. I have one task for you that I think might be helpful for you this week. Do you want some homework? Oh, yes. Begrudgingly. Fine, I'll take the homework. Okay. It's simple homework. I want you to take out a piece of paper this week, and I want you to write down your why. Okay? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing the music? We can think from a personal standpoint. What is it doing for you? What is it fulfilling for you? Why do you feel the need in your soul to be creating music? Okay? You can also get into the perspective of what impact are you wanting to have on other people with your music? What are you hoping to share? What good are you wanting to do with this thing that you want to share? Okay? And then I want you to also maybe flip the sheet of paper over or write somewhere else. I'm like, how will it feel to be done with this life, to be on your way out of this life, feeling like you didn't achieve any of that or get to do any of that purpose fulfilling stuff, helping other people, because whatever got in the way? We'll call it insecurities. We'll call it belief systems. We'll call it the negativities of social media and all this stuff. The stuff that you are saying right now is blocking you. Looking at that time, would you say those are adequate excuses that you didn't go for it and didn't put yourself out there? So when that stuff comes up, take out that piece of paper. You know what I mean? You look at this and that thing's going to remind you, okay, I'm not feeling inspired to do the thing today. And then you look back at your why. Is my why still bigger than this thing? Yes or no? Okay, well, if it is, then that's been how I've measured a lot of things to keep me motivated. Like, oh, my why is still bigger than this, then this doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it. And you only have to start doing that so many times before it becomes a muscle and you start to build the muscle and it becomes more consistent. And pretty soon, a year later, you're like, oh no, I'm an artist that, yeah, I post pretty consistently on social media. And like, yeah, I know that not everybody loves me and I get some hate comments or I don't always feel secure or excited about it, but I do it. And it's like, it just little shifts like that start to happen. Would that help you at all? There it is. That's your one job. That's it. That's all you got to do this week. So like you can commit for me to taking out a piece of paper and like actually doing that this week.
Okay.
Fantastic. Sweet. And maybe the next call that after it's done, we can check in and see, what you came up with. Okay.
So to tie a bow on this whole topic about, do you need social media? Do you need to work on social media or can you do other things? I think for you specifically, I think based on just hearing the 10, 15 minutes of you sharing, then hearing the conviction that you're probably only capturing a fraction of your story in your music. I think you have a lot more to say and capture creatively in like through the use of social media, whether that be photos, videos, whatever you can possibly think of. I think you're only capturing some of that story in your music. And there's so much more I think that you have to say. And so rather than us just saying, oh yeah, you could do other things. I think that's a key thing for you is figuring out that how to capture your story for the social media element alongside your music and how to share that. But if I were to just look at it in general for the average person that may not be you don't need social media to have streams or be relatively successful in music.
Correct. Yep.
You can do the whole playlisting game, which is what we have done for the last 5-6 years. Obviously, we've done a lot of collaborations with people, but we've been growing playlists for 6 years. And that has been the primary approach. And we've gotten a lot of streams off of that. We've triggered the Spotify algorithm, but eventually that one skill set will get you to a ceiling. And you'll have to start adding in other elements like social media if you want to have a bigger impact and capture the rest of your story, because you can only do so much with playlisting and pushing your music to people. So hopefully that answers the question for you and for everybody else a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Adlith, I'd also encourage you to scroll through some of these comments. You got a lot of support in here from the other members. A lot of good stuff in here. Joy, was it a C major 7? Was that the chord she struck with you, or what?
Oh gosh. Next question.
What
Flat 7.
major 9? What chord? What kind of chord you talking?
Hey, what?
Major 9?
I don't know if this would be passing the comfort line. I would love to follow you on social media. I just looked you up and couldn't find you. If you don't want to post it in the chat, will you DM me your social media handle? It didn't. Did I spell it wrong?
Oh, Trace. We take him.
Oh, there
in
you are, right there, right there,
under
right there,
our
right there.
wings
Got you, got
on
you.
live
Cool,
calls,
cool, cool.
and he butchers everybody's name.
I had an extra I in there.
And I think Timmy has a post in the community section that typically gets a lot of people commenting on sharing your Instagram. Okay, cool. Perfect. This was a really good discussion. Thank you for bringing that up. Thanks for being authentic and real with all that. These are the discussions we quite frequently have, because guys, so much of this stuff is like, you might think, oh, it's because I'm not doing XYZ that my career isn't growing. But typically that is actually an effect of a belief system and some of the inner work stuff that needs to happen and be worked through for you to then much easier, have a lot easier of a time making the correct moves and becoming that next version of yourself. It's just, we are so quick to look externally and not internally when it comes to this stuff. Okay, let's catch up on a bunch of these comments. If we have covers from worship events or whatnot, should we put it out on stream platforms just to put music out? That's from Timmy. Okay, let's come back to that one. I want to put a pin in that because that's going to be good. Annie, Nate Brown from Heights seems to get away with a minor to no social media presence. Hey, shout out to Nate. I haven't talked to that guy in a while. Were you on the calls, or is that just me too? Or
I think I had a call with him one time. It
Yeah.
was like
Yeah,
4
but
years ago.
him and his brother had a ton of success with some of their other brands that they've done, that they're kind of in a world of their own now, because they've had a level of success that like they might not care. He genuinely might not care. And I know Heights was a brand that he made a deal with. I think it was
because of they were doing sync music, right? Outside
Sync-
of it wasn't Heights, but it was them doing sync music.
their other brand, him and his brother, because his brother's a big YouTuber and had a lot of success with those.
Yeah.
So they have like sync and huge streaming, like millions of monthly listeners on those. So like Heights is a side project. That's not a main project for him. And I'm pretty sure he was running Heights potentially through Dream. I think
Maybe.
he was running some stuff through them. I haven't caught up with that guy in a minute. Yeah. Man, I haven't talked with that guy. Do I still have his number? Yeah, it's Nate Brown, right? So his main brand is Basic. Do you know that? BAASIK. Let's see where he's at these days, because I know that was a
3 million monthly.
yeah, that's been a beast of a project for him. So if you go listen to that type of music, you're gonna know it's like what I remember talking with him was it is like internet. He had a specific sound for it. It's like internet music.
Yeah, like
Where it's like the young kids use it for all of their content.
like Gen Alpha internet music.
Yeah. It was something like that. If you go listen to any of his music on Basic here, you're going to realize like, oh yeah, this is a very specific type of song. The stuff frequently goes viral because it's used in short form content everywhere. So again, like him and his brother is a big YouTube personality when it comes to all this stuff. So they're pretty darn connected. It doesn't surprise me that he could also be connected in Christian music as well. Yeah.
Plus, at what we were talking, doing the sync stuff, just going off of the Spotify numbers, he could put a lot of ad money back into his music, like a lot,
like obnoxious amounts.
Yeah.
And this is just Spotify.
Yeah, that's just Spotify.
How's this hitting on YouTube and Apple and Amazon, all the other platforms?
Like, just looking at his Spotify, just that brand, he's probably pulling at least 6 figures a month just from Spotify.
He might be. Yeah.
That he could dump back into the Heights brand and get it bigger.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be shocked if with this type of music, there might be at least a 10x ratio to streams per listener. So we're talking 30 million streams a month times 3 or 4. Yeah, you're looking at like 6 figures just from Spotify. So pretty wild.
Stuff gets really easy to grow when you have that kind of cash flow coming back in.
And this is why we say like, focus on one thing, obsess over one thing, grow one thing, get that thing successful, and then you can do what you want. You know, if you want to start more projects, start more projects. If you want to go in a different creative direction with something, you can, because you still got the main thing funding everything else, right? So, a lot of comments for Adlith in here. A lot of good support. Yeah, you should definitely read through here. Reverend Bishop Dr. Trace walked in tonight. Timmy Sheldon. Wow, Reverend Bishop Doctor. Dude.
Received.
Did you spend the last 35 years in school, higher education?
It's been a while.
Like, what are you...
Very schooled.
Wow. Dude. I'm intimidated just sitting here. Chaplain of Tan is what Annie says. And Chaplain. That's 4 titles. You have 4 titles.
Funny.
You should probably wear all of those on like a...
It's going to be on my Instagram bio now.
Yeah, put it... Yep. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of good stuff in here. PD's got some good stuff here for you, Adlith. Some stuff. Oh, it's interesting. Timmy saying you should look at Sacred House. I just did a 1-day write and got connected with so many people, and I believe they're based in Houston. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sacred House. Cool. Annie also said, Adlith, you should follow Ashley for posting inspo. She's good at sharing things from her heart. And I believe Ashley's content is a lot around your mom life. Yes? Is that a big part of it? Oh, you're muted. Okay, try again. Like isn't like Christian
Such a bad description.
Okay, let me try again. It's like
Sorry,
it's like
Ashley.
faith. It's
We
like
apologize.
a lot of like faith content catered towards moms and women. Is that true? Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna let you lead with it. I'm trying to clearly
Do you wanna give him
take
another
a stab
shot
in the dark. I'm
for
0 for
strike-
2
for strike 3?
Let's hear how Ashley would classify her content. Oh dear. Ha! I wasn't terrible. Okay. I could have done better. It was within range. But you also talked about a lot of potentially starting a community around this stuff, right? Because we had talks about that a while ago. Around content specifically and like supporting moms with a lot of your devotional, group devotionals and stuff like that. I believe. It's been a minute since we talked. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Can I ask? Okay, these are some great questions that we could quick dive into. The podcast. What is the goal of the podcast? What is that? What does that look like? Women, so more of a women's focus for the podcast. Joey, what do podcasts typically convert really, really well into that we've learned in the past?
Are you about to lead in the school group?
Yeah.
Honestly, Ashley, if you're planning on doing a Patreon and the podcast, you might as well just do
Rope 'em all into
do
one.
the school group and the podcast, because now you have a community of people that you can easily share that podcast with, and it's more collaborative than a Patreon. And you can bring a lot more depth to the podcast as well, like deeper conversations based on the like if you curate it correctly. And the thing is, like, you could start a group like that for really cheap, because the starting price is $9 a month, but like you don't have to commit a whole bunch of stuff to it right away, other than it's like, hey, I'll bring you guys a podcast every week, and now you have a community that you can send that to.
I'm just thinking out loud of, like, once you start growing a podcast, what inevitably is going to happen is there's going to be people that want more access to you. And if you can find a way that a community or a group potentially overlaps well with the podcast, because it sounds like it will. It sounds like the podcast overlaps really well with your music brand and your purpose and fulfillment. And it sounds like that would also overlap kind of nicely with this idea of like a group community for the women that you're wanting to support. It does feel like these things are all potentially overlapping in a way. And if you're thinking, how do I find ways to give value, to make money, to fund more of my music, that in my mind would sound like something that would make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and yeah, like you could still do the podcast like you're thinking and put that out everywhere, but you could also be funneling those people with your ad breaks, that it's like, instead of, hey, this message is brought to you by Snickers, go get yourself Snickers. You don't need to do that. It's like, hey, in case you guys didn't know, I have a community for women. Here's what I do. Click the link below and you can go check it out. And you can naturally start to funnel people into that thing. And your social media, it sounds like, would also probably funnel women into that thing as well.
Like, another thing you could do that, and we've talked about this, we haven't done it yet, but if and when we're ready to do our music business podcast and we bring a guest in, we were thinking about also live recording it with an audience to where they can be a part of the conversation live, And then once we're done recording the actual episode, then we can also have like a hang time and do like questions or like a deeper discussion. And they can, like, y'all can like ask the expert that we bring in like deeper questions about that and have it be like more of a collaborative experience. I'm wondering if you could do something like that, as long as it doesn't throw you off.
Think on it.
Yeah.
Dream on it for a little bit. See if something like that could potentially resonate. But if your mind is already going in the direction of like a Patreon, school is that with more community. $100%. Yep.
And it's more than that. It's more than just like I'm supporting Ashley Lagunas. Like they're paying to be a part of a community.
It's community. It's
to
relationship.
to have deeper conversations like that. Yeah.
'Cause
and have the exclusive content. Like you can play off of that as well. Like I said, like being a part of the live experience or getting to interact with people and talk about the topic further beyond the podcast.
Because let me ask you guys this: what would be of more value to you, being here in the network, everything that we currently offer, the community, the relationship, everything that we're building, or hey guys, go subscribe to our Patreon so you can get some exclusive content to support us making Anthem worship music? which one of those is more inspiring for you as like a participant? You know? Yeah. So that's,
I don't know. We did the Patreon thing. It's just so cold.
It's
just
cold.
Such a cold platform. It's like you guys have even been on here an hour and 15 minutes. You just feel so much more warmth on these calls than like a Patreon. It's so dry and so cold. So yeah. Those are our thoughts.
Annie says she likes the idea of making a fan school for fans and then having a pod that they can only watch on the school potentially. Yeah, and yeah, maybe the pod's special episodes are linked to the school and then other ones are maybe for the public. Posting clips to your socials. She said yesterday she was showing someone Joey's guitar school and doing the math.
What were your totals?
Yeah, what'd you come up with? Did you figure out what the clover means yet?
Yeah, did you figure that one
You
out?
figure out what the clover behind his name means? Yeah, just money signs.
Is that what you tried?
Yeah. Guys, I'm telling you, school groups, school communities, it's a great way to give value to the world, build community, and help fund the things you're most passionate about.
This is
all in
actually
one.
a great thing that we were talking about. Have you guys ever heard about the attention economy? The last probably
Yeah,
5-10 years?
Good transition.
You guys heard of that? Thumbs up? No?
I've heard it. I have
So
heard of this.
you've heard of this. So with
Grace, have you heard of this?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
What kind of guest do we have?
So-
I mean, obviously, yes.
Okay, Trace has heard of it.
Obviously.
I don't know. So for the last 5 or 10 years, the attention
Just
economy
bring you in to hate on you the whole time.
I love it. I love
just
it.
roast Trace. So for the last 5 or 10 years, it's been the economy has gone toward people who can get the most attention. So if you can get the most views, if you can get the most watch time, you make the most money naturally. This is like in the old days with oil. If you had the most oil, I guess it's still kind of that way. But if you had the most oil, you made the most money. Like who are the oil people? The Vanderbilts.
Oh, Carnegie. Was
Yeah,
it Carnegie
yeah.
the big oil?
So that's
guy?
why you have like Mr. Beast, who has tons of attention and views.
And chocolate.
That's why he has.
Mr. Feastables.
That was his
Feastables,
second
yeah.
product.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's why he has so much money to play with.
attention.
Now with AI, it's moving away from just the attention economy, and people have more and more distrust with what they're seeing. So whoever has the most trust will have the most money going forward. that is why we're starting to see communities being built. And it's the thing is, like, you guys are artists. Like, it's hard to trust people in the music space, even in the Christian music space. And it's like, it's getting worse with AI. It's like, it's nothing new to artists, especially since we've been a marketing company for 6 years. Like, the amount of artists that would come in and have a call with us and be like so distrustful because they've been burned 2 or 3 or 4 times with other marketing companies or whatever. It's crazy. So bringing this all together, that is partially why we're doing the whole school group thing, because people are craving some sort of authentic experience with people, and communities are the best way to do that. And if you can set it up the right way, Ashley, with your podcast, I think it'll be a lot easier to manage and way more fun than building a Patreon or some other type of recurring money collection thing.
And by the way, they're calling that the trust economy now,
Trust economy,
as opposed to the attention economy, because now that everybody's getting attention and AI is becoming a thing and AI is going to keep optimizing content, right? Eventually it's like everybody's getting attention with all this AI content and everything's feeling fake now and you can't tell what's authentic and real. Trust is going to become the thing that is more valuable than anything. And how do you get trust? You get trust with relationships, with community, right? So that's where we are focusing heavily with this Anthem network, is like, yo, we've been here long before AI, like we've been doing this thing before AI stepped in. It's like we're creating a reputation of trust, relationships, a community of trust, and opportunities and things are going to flow out of that in the future, because that's going to become the desirable resource pretty soon. It's like, oh man, how do you know who to trust? Oh, join the Anthem network. They'll shoot straight with you. They'll tell you exactly what they think.
Shoot straight with you. They'll roast you. All the things.
They'll invite you live to the podcast, and then they will just roast you the entire night.
It's just like home.
Tracy crying right now?
Trace the bishop.
The chaplain bishop.
Chaplain
Reverend
Trace.
Dr. Trace. Annie was saying, no idea what the Clover is about, was just doing some math based on $6 a month times how many members. Haha. Yeah? Oh, I was hearing something over there. Yeah, you're welcome, Ashley. Hopefully you got some value out of that. Keep thinking through it. That's not starting a community. I'm telling you, it isn't something to take lightly. It isn't the thing that you're like, YOLO, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it, and you just like you kind of got to think through it and decide you're gonna be able to commit to something like that, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, this network takes a lot more work for us than it might appear. You know, we've got a lot going on behind the scenes with how we're looking to build and grow and keep adding more value and help solve more problems. And like, but the thing is, it's fulfilling, so it's worth it. Like, we're actually excited about this and what we're doing. So just, if you do a school group, make sure you're fulfilled and excited by whatever the goal, the mission, your why is, because that's going to make it worth doing for you.
By the way, last week when we met up with Jared Humphers, who's trying to build his school group that's attached to his music.
Yeah, he's still in the early stages. He hasn't
He's
launched
still in the
it yet.
early stages. One of the things we mentioned to him is that school offers a map feature, which as an artist is really great, because as soon as you have a hotspot of people in the major cities, guess who you can hit up when you want to go visit, do a little show. Maybe you have a ton of people in a city and you're like, you have a lot of connections in certain cities that can turn into other things.
So many opportunities.
So if I'm ever in Salt Lake, I know who I'm going to call.
That's right, Annie. Solo acoustic guitar show for his worship guitar mastery community. Just what you wanted. She's like, actually, I'm out of state right now. I'll be back in a month. It's fine. I'm out of state then too. I'll be gone. Hey, look who made it. Alex Zimmerman jumping in. Alex, was it 2 weeks ago? I realized I accidentally hung up the call on you right after we asked you to elaborate on something, and you were about to say it, and then we just hung up the call and never addressed it.
You made him overthink it.
I know it was gonna be good too. Dude, I was on my phone looking to cancel out my profile that I was on live on the call so that we could just stay on, the couple of us, and I just ended the call for everybody right as you were about to say whatever your important thing was. Yeah. He's like crying to himself. Well, do you remember what it was? Yeah. Catch-up mode.
Don't you dare. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Annie appreciated that. That was for you, Annie. Heinz? Yeah. Heinz.
there it
Heinz.
is. There it
Okay,
is.
nice.
Oh
There
my
it is.
Well
gosh.
played.
We are in the second hour.
Yeah.
This is the second hour talk. Yeah. That would go well with a nugget, a chicken nugget.
Oh my gosh.
It's the yeah, that was a power move. I just want to know I could have it. It's the option. Dewey's not quite there yet. His is only 4 months.
Oh yeah, she's got a ways to go. That noob.
She'll have. I think she could have an attitude. She's gonna have a
She already
wider
has
personality.
Dude, she's Mexican Italian,
Yeah.
bro, and she's a girl.
Yeah.
She already has so
She's-
much attitude.
She's vocal, dude.
She's got a lot to say, even though she can't speak words.
Love it.
Oh, we know.
It's okay. She's cute. She's a little cutie.
We were talking earlier about just like the sport and Anthem and being in the collective. Alex, we were on this call a few months ago. I mean, I guess it's been 4 or 5 months now. And we were talking about my projects. And I think you guys asked what's holding me back and from releasing more music. And long answer short, it was finances. Alex piped in and said, hey, let's talk. I've got some ideas for you. We got on a call. And long story short, 4, 5, 6 months has passed. He connected me with someone that was right in kind of my lane of the type of stuff I was trying to release. We're splitting masters, and we're about to release our second single together
Oh, you're doing another one
with
Wow.
2 more on deck.
dude. With 2 more,
At least 2 more on deck.
that's huge.
Yeah. So the community part works, y'all. Dude, it's been fun hangs too. They're great guys. We've had a blast working on stuff together.
So Alex does bring more to these calls than just ketchup and mustard and children's stories.
You helped me catch up my game.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I hated that.
Guys, that right there, though, don't maybe just gloss over that too quickly. That's a really big value point of the network. You don't know when the next piece of value, the breakthrough or the opportunity is going to come. A lot of artists jump into communities and networks thinking, I have to get all this stuff right away. Oh, I've been in here 2 weeks. I should start reaching out to everybody and trying to make things happen. It's like, no. Show up consistently. Lurk, as Alex is saying. Show up to the calls, guys. Ask some questions. Talk, interact, spend time together. Oh, hop in the community section. Somebody's asking a question. Oh, maybe leave a comment. Offer some input. Be visible and be present. And all of a sudden, a few months in, 4 or 5 months in, Alex and Trace here feel like they know each other enough from all the interactions for Alex to be like, dude, let's just hop on a quick call. Let me just throw you an option, see if it works. Bam. And like that helps solve a solution for Trace now. Are you kidding me? Like,
It was great.
that's imagine that just for whatever your situation is, guys. Like you never know what's going to happen. So you got to stick around to find out.
Yep.
That's dope that you're doing a second and like 2
Yeah.
more.
Yep. Yeah, they've been a blast to work with, and they're pros. They understand the lane that I'm kind of running in, and the cool part, David Daniel. Yep. Yeah. So they've been doing a lot together. But I even in our call, I said kind of my lane is like the band Camino meets Jesus kind of, and the guy he connected me with was the original drummer in the band Camino. And so
That's
it's
wild.
this, yeah. So it was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know the lane that we're going in. And
That's wild.
So it was great. It was really cool.
Oh, you want to reference the band Camino? Okay, how's the main drummer
How's that work?
of that?
Yeah, cool. It turns out he's very cool too. Yep. Yeah, he's a beast.
Sylvia said, "Oh my gosh, insane! I just saw the band Camino last week."
Didn't you post about it? I think I saw your
So
story or
good.
post on that. They're great live. That's right.
They put on a
That's right.
great show. Camino. does.
So
Why
good.
was this not posted in the network?
Why didn't you live stream in the network?
Sylvia, don't you know I'm only active in the network? I don't get to keep up on social. They don't give me social media privileges.
Sylvia, we can't go to shows. We have to stay in this studio 24/7.
They don't let me out, and there's no windows. It's blocked. Yeah.
Hey,
And they won't iron my
of it
backdrop.
Most of it is iron.
It's pretty good. Maybe we do need to iron it. We're insecure about our backdrop.
I know.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex.
Next week we don't turn the cameras on. The cameras are off.
Y'all don't like our backdrop, so you don't get any cameras. Deal with that. Okay, I want to quick circle back to this question that Timmy had way back when. If we have covers from worship events or whatnot, should we put it out on streaming platforms just to put music out? If we have covers from worship events, should we put the music out?
Is it good quality?
Yeah, what's the quality? What's a 2-month rule?
I think he's referring to pitching, like algorithmic stuff too.
So, what strategy are you trying to stick with, Timmy, for a release schedule? Oh, good. Okay, this is a good intro to that then. Okay. So then what's the 2-month rule though if you're not operating off any strategies? Okay, so you kind of just made up this concept of releasing every 2 months to stick with. Oh, okay. So let's talk about all this then. This is great. So the worship covers that you have, you're saying you performed a live worship set and you have the stems and everything to turn that into an original song, or the song is already made and ready?
This is a random question, but are you using any of the original stems or tracks that are on the original song?
For multi-tracks, you're talking?
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
You have to get
You have to make
a new
your
license.
Yeah. Especially for cover music, you have to make your own master. So as long as you're not using anybody else's original song tracks, I'm just playing devil's advocate for if and when your song blows up and the original artist is like,
That's my
those are
entire
our
song.
tracks.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a problem. So I'm thinking of the best case scenario that your song blows up, but it's also the worst case scenario if they find out about it and put up a fight. So
If you are clear, Spotify it's in beta right now, but Spotify for Artists is offering a upload music video thing.
It's true.
So it just kind of came out a couple weeks ago, and there's like 100,000 artists that they've offered it to. So it may not be
Diana got offered that.
really.
Yep.
And so from what I've kind of read, it seems like an opportunity to be able to post less clean things. So you're kind of putting the social media aspect of it. So that may be an option to just continue like Spotify algorithm release. Cause it still pops up as like fan push notifications. It shows up on your profile, videos for you. There's
Yep.
kind of like a social media aspect too. Oh, there you go.
Yep. So they just emailed us about Diana getting access to this like last week. Basically, it's essentially, guys, your YouTube videos are now able to be uploaded with Spotify, but they've already been able to do this for the right distributors on the back end, but now they're rolling this out into Spotify for Artists. And usually that means everybody's going to have access to this within the next probably 12 months or something like that. So you're saying potentially uploading this. Now, my question is, will they let you just upload a video, or does it have to be attached to a specific song that's been released? I do not know. You know, like if he hasn't released that arrangement actually on DSPs, but he has a video, can that actually be uploaded on here if it can't be attached? I don't know.
Don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer to that either.
I know what I would guess. I would assume so.
Okay.
So there's an IRSC attached, but maybe not.
My assumption would be that they would link it up to a song.
Right. That
So
would be my
without-
assumption.
Yeah, so without a song released, I don't know if they would let you do that.
You can't pre-release a 30-second song without the IRSC attached.
Interesting. Videos longer than 30 seconds can now earn royalties and be eligible for charts, just like audio. That was the other thing, guys, is they're letting you now pitch music videos to Spotify music video editorial playlists. So it's no longer just pitching a song to land an editorial. Now you can pitch the music video to land an editorial as well. Wild. Pretty wild. We haven't dabbled with this at all yet, but I could see us starting to take advantage of this and upload
One of the
some stuff.
first adapters.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. To get back to Timmy's situation, you're right. You need to figure out if the tracks are multi-tracks or if somebody built those things from scratch, but I would assume they're probably from the artist for multi-tracks or Loop Community or something like that.
I mean, you could if you could pull all the stems, let's say delete the original multi-tracks and have somebody just retrack some elements, or maybe you wanted just a different vibe, you could still use your vocals and stuff, or you could just retrack your vocal at that point if you're going back in the studio. But I don't know. I would be cautious about reusing multi-tracks on accident.
I mean, if nothing else, you've got YouTube content potentially because they'll claim it anyways on there. Yeah. So that's good. But yeah, regarding streaming, I don't know. That'd be tricky. And the other thing too is like if you're gonna make a cover, guys, if you're gonna put a cover out, you always want to put your own twist and perspective on it. And if you're gonna use the tracks from the original potentially, then it's like, well, why would they listen to this version that's almost exactly like the original if they can just go listen to the original? As opposed to how do I put a really unique, fresh twist on it that they actually, it's different enough that they're like, oh, I want to listen to that version.
I want to talk about Timmy's idea that we were talking about on Sunday. But your content idea more, can you, the super flowy, like live streaming, multicast, worship stuff. Do you want to fill them in on some of that? What you're thinking?
You were telling me about this. Gio was just telling me about
I
this.
can't hear anything. So I don't know. I'm not looked in.
Are they not on Spotify? Ashwood?
So I think what we were talking about was in order to execute it, you would need basically some like dark pop sounding loops, like vibey worship tracks that you could vibe and sing over. And we were talking about, I personally, I haven't seen any artists do this yet, but doing the whole like multicast thing where you can go live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook all at the same time, but like do those types of sets of what you're talking about. And that would just live on your channel as like prayer room sets or however you're describing it, but it's like super flowy. And so you could really do a lot of that. And that would be a very interesting content idea because I don't really see anybody doing anything like that, especially for worship artists. But I think that'd be cool because you can clip all of that stuff and now you have short forms.
Lean into it. Yeah.
I think you should do it. I haven't heard of anybody else doing it, but I think it would be cool.
And then share your discoveries with the network if it works.
If it doesn't,
If it doesn't, we didn't tell you to do this. Wasn't us. Gio, delete this footage. We were never here.
it just says redacted on
Yeah.
the final call.
It's just, but it's not taken out. It just is a black screen that goes,
Yeah. We keep all of it in there, though. It's just
redacted? What? It's in the network. Oh, Annie was saying, so maybe fancy music videos will become more popular again, as opposed to just like the raw casual lip sync ones, since Spotify is doing charts for them. That actually might bring back high quality music videos just across the board again. Like the big artists have always kept doing them, but like in general, dude, that'd be cool.
Expensive.
I think Spotify is reacting to YouTube and YouTube Music
They're all
because their
trying to
videos and their streaming is all tied together.
they're all trying to eat away at each other's market share.
Yeah, they're going at it. I think
That wouldn't surprise me.
my hunch.
We've just been recently blown away by YouTube and YouTube Music specifically because we have been watching what's happening with with this version of Yeshua that Gio is singing on, and it's pretty wild. The numbers that this thing has shot up to. It's like we've blinked and this thing's almost at 500,000 plays on YouTube Music. And what's been happening is, like, if you look at these analytics, guys, it's wild. Like, what is actually going on? And if we go to the last 28 days, look at this. So, like, the song's done 8,000 streams in a day on YouTube Music. It's like, I know we're all obsessed with Spotify because like that is a big thing that we can control with intentional marketing. But Joey and I were talking about this and we're like, honestly, YouTube might be the number 2 that is the most potentially or controllable after Spotify. Because like Amazon Music, you're pretty much dependent on social media and just trying to consistently pitch. But I mean, that is what it is. Apple Music, fully dependent on social media and the Apple Music editorials. At least with YouTube, it corresponds really closely to things doing well when it comes to posting on YouTube.
Probably over the next few months, we will test some of these strategies where we run some meta ads and run them straight to YouTube.
Yeah, we have some ideas, guys.
I like the fact that you can see the real-time views and streams just like with Spotify analytics with YouTube. It's just so in your face where you could really strategize around that. And now you bring in faces and stuff like that. People will find you visually on there. On Spotify is trying to catch up with that now with their music videos.
Yep.
But I like YouTube Music as a number 2.
That's what we decided, guys, because we've gone really hard on Spotify. Like we've shown you, we've in the process been able to grow Apple Music and Amazon Music more, and like those are starting to catch up. But we're just talking about what's the next move for us for, let's say, for Anthem Worship. And it's increasingly seeming like that is YouTube. Going all in on YouTube, getting the channel to hit, and then finding ways to get that to spill over to YouTube Music. And again, this popped off because she just happened to have some random YouTuber use this song in a short form piece of content that got like 14 million streams and erupted for or views, I guess, and erupted for a month. And then it's for some reason just started to spill out across Spotify and specifically YouTube Music and some of the platforms. So we're just trying to figure out how we could more intentionally recreate that stuff going forward. And I do think it's probably more YouTube content. And now we're even thinking, okay, for YouTube, for Anthem Worship's YouTube, what we've been doing, guys, is a lot of performance videos and a lot of like these lip syncing videos just to the track, right? And doing a lot of those. And we've had some that have done pretty darn well around that concept. But once you run out of those, we're like, okay, what's the next thing? Maybe we can start testing out lyric videos and start doing a lyric video approach to everyone so that now we have a performance version and we have a lyric video version. Because when we went and looked at Elevation Worship's YouTube, it's like they're playing this game across everything, their whole catalog. Performance videos and always a lyric video.
Why?
And why are they doing that?
I'll tell you
We
why.
have some ideas. Share, Joey.
It's because the smaller churches that don't have a worship team will go straight to YouTube and look up the lyric video. If you go to look at Elevation's lyric videos, they're super basic.
On it.
It's like a pro presenter background.
I'll find it.
With giant text. it's meant for a screen for people to sing along to.
Geo.
And if you are not playing this game, then you're actually not really being a resource to the smaller churches because they might actually want to play your music at their church. So it's a little bit more creative, some of these backdrops, because obviously Elevation
I want to find
has
I want to find this.
the methods, but this one is like super basic. What's up, Marquez?
Let's pause and look at this.
I thought about
Phone
buying one of
review.
those.
Look at this. This is it.
So literally
this is it.
a Pro Presenter backdrop with text.
That is literally it. And they did the same background for the whole album. They just did a different version for every song. And 30 million people watched this one. So clearly, guys, millions of people just automatically watch lyric videos. No, it's their hit single. Ha! We were wondering though if they would go to 3 lines. It looks like they do still go to 3 lines here. But guys, like for example, when I was a worship director up in Wisconsin at a small country church for 3 years, guess what? Before I got there and started building the worship team, they were doing this. This is actually what they were doing. The worship on Sunday was pulling up YouTube and singing to the lyric videos. It's like, oh, you're right. Okay, maybe that is what just churches all over the world are doing with a lot of this stuff. So why not lean into that? Why not give them an opportunity? So when we are making our YouTube videos now, the idea, we just tested one out and uploaded it a couple hours ago. But if you look, it's like our goal is to keep the lyrics still pretty big, that they would show up well on a screen, and just pick a pretty chill background that matches the vibe. So we'll keep you guys posted on how this goes. We're gonna keep trying it out.
Oh, that's really good game, Timmy, about the websites. If you're looking for websites to use these backgrounds, Pexels or Unsplash, if you guys are not familiar with that, they have still images that you can use, but also they have videos that you can use. Really handy and they're licensed, what do they call them? Copyright free.
Yep.
So you can use whatever.
And then, for example, Adobe Premiere, guys, you can drag that thing in and you can get the captions to turn on, and it auto captions for the whole thing. And then you just make a few edits here and there. You could be done in an hour. And now you have a lyric video. CapCut too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Is it an app?
What does it do?
No. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty solid branding. You don't want to
In
make
case you guys need the title again.
captions. And to be clear, the only thing that they do captions.
Captions.
No, we don't do edits. This is captions.
Not what this is for.
No, we don't do filters. This is captions.
What do you think we are? We're captions.
Ella said, lately, any and all reels I edit on my personal non-music Instagram. I just use Instagram's edits.
Gotcha.
I was reading the other day. No, I saw who was the girl that's been on our calls before? She's
Annie.
Who's Annie?
Not Annie.
She does a ton of production stuff. Her husband is a artist. She's worked with tons of labels.
Ryan.
Yes. Yeah. So I followed her TikTok, and it's fantastic for nuggets. She was talking about, I think it was her. She was talking about how Instagram's algorithms now are tending to push the less edited stuff more.
we talking about the same girl?
Maybe not.
Ryan. Oh, are you?
Because we were talking to her.
you're
We're like, hey,
talking-
you need to post on social media more. She
Are
was
you
like,
talking about
"Nah."
music business girl?
Yeah. Ava. Yes. That. Yep.
Oh, not even in the network. You're just talking about the social media
Yeah.
influencer, Ava.
Yes. No,
that the-
Liz.
Wait, show Gio. We're thinking of somebody else.
Because she was on one of our calls, right?
No.
No.
No, you're thinking of Autumn.
Huh.
That's funny. But what is it? What is the content?
She is a fantastic follow. Liz, the music manager.
I've actually been following some of her content.
I don't know if you see that. Yeah, she's fantastic. Well, anyway, she was talking about how Instagram algorithms are kind of changing and pushing less filtered, less processed, more raw videos. I haven't played with it a ton, but
You want to know why? It's because we're in the trust economy.
I would like to know why.
ooh, that's a good one.
I just told you why.
I didn't get it out. I didn't get it out fast enough.
The less editing, processing, filters, all of that.
Yeah.
Captions are still important. Via captions.
Yeah, that's great, Trace. But have you considered captions for your content?
for
I will do captions and only captions. Oh, that does good captions.
it's frozen, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Dang it. That's why my guitar video views went down.
Yeah.
There's not enough captions.
I've noticed numbers
Bigger,
go up.
bigger captions. They're like covering the guitar. You can't even see the playing. Bigger captions, more. It's like cowbell. We need more captions.
Just as guitar noises.
Join my community. Doing, doing. Annie, what was your thing that you were going to bring up? I saw a comment earlier. It was for the end. You said you were going to bring it up at the end.
The Ban Camino thing.
Well, this is your
it.
later
This
time.
Is it.
This is the bottom of the ninth.
Well, tell us
be
the joke you
interesting.
never told us months ago.
Oh, that's fair. She thought it was going to be a little too edgy for the community, but I think this is now a safe place to share it. It was just offensive. Okay. One of these days, she'll. What are you saying? Are you shouting out the new members?
Shouting out the new face.
Oh, the new faces. Okay. So you got to shout out PD. Annie decided to aim the spotlight back at the new members. Did we have any? Well, yeah, it's probably Alex. Yeah. You talk about Alex.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he already hopped off. I've always wondered that too, and I haven't had a direct interaction yet to ask him. But I was gonna go with MIDI. That would have been my best bet.
By the way, before we... Yeah, I don't know if we got to his question. I don't think we did. Next week. By the way, for those of you who are new, we are doing our first meetup in Nashville, October 7th.
Yes,
Come
we
hang out.
are
If you're planning on being in the area.
at the Pinewood Social.
Pinewood Social.
What are we gonna do? They have a bowling alley there
They have
too.
a little... Yeah, they got
A little
lanes
hangout
there
session, good food.
in Nashville. If you're in the area. Love to
Annie
have
will
you.
be there, so that if that's a deal breaker,
Annie
this
will
won't
be
be the one
there.
you want to come to.
And
Actually,
she will be
deleting it out of my
denied. She will
calendar
be
right now.
denied entry until she tells
The
us
joke.
the joke.
She
in
has
person.
she has to sit outside the window. Like there's like a window we can see her sitting on her own at her own table outside, till she shares her offensive joke.
She's cleaning the bowling the bowling alley. She's swiffing.
Well played. You will keep the bumpers up for me, please. Thank you. Bring me the 5-pound ball.
The pink one.
Where's the pink one? Can't work with this.
You do it underhand, the granny style.
Oh my gosh.
We could hire a bouncer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Adless said, shout out to Spencer Annis. Oh, you know him. He introduced you. Yeah. I got to reconnect with that guy. It's been a couple years. We really should get him in the network. It would be fun to, I got to reconnect with that guy. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, we might have to circle back. Oh, heck yeah. Alex, you know him too? You know Spencer? Nice. Cool. Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, we got to be more intentional about getting some more producers in this network too, because they would fit right in. There would be so many opportunities for.
I will
work.
say, just as a reminder for all you new people, you guys get a custom invite link to where if you send your custom invite to your producers, writer friends, and they join, you get 40%, 50% in my group. You get 40% of whatever they pay when they join, as long as you guys both are in the group forever.
It's actually insane, guys. So like, if somebody joined the $33 a month premium subscription for a while, whatever that is times 40%, right? You're probably talking like 12, 13, $14 a month. So you are incentivized to invite people. We want you all to win inviting people to be part of this community. Some of you in this community are here for free, by the way. Some of you are even getting paid to be here. Like, it's a real thing. So if you invite a few people and they join, it's going to be to your benefit as well. Great question.
Great question.
Throw me the screen, Gio.
Profile.
Yes,
Click on your profile.
but the thing is that, so if you go here, by the way, we have a course around invite your friends, make money. If you click on that, it'll walk you through every aspect, because school will sometimes try to get you to copy the main school link as opposed to your.
You should just show them. Click on your profile. Top
How
right.
much of my.
No, it's not settings. Go to your profile. Affiliates. Affiliates.
Guys, all my banking info is right. It's
And
just
then
like wide open.
Zoom in on that.
Yeah.
So they know.
This.
Make sure you click on the Anthem network before you copy that link.
They have it default put on school platform, and if you copy that, it won't be your link to our specific network. So if you click that one, that will take them right here.
You know they do that on purpose.
I know they do this on purpose, dude.
How dare they?
How dare they? And then last reminder, guys, there's a new feature in here that is going to allow members to make reviews for the communities. And Joey made a post about this today.
Alex, I want to see the most out-of-pocket review ever. So
Yeah.
you can leave a Yelp
It's a
style
Yelp
review of the group.
Yep. Yep. Watch him be like a celebrity.
I want a good chuckle.
Yelp Google reviewer. He's got like a fan base that follow along for his store reviews.
Annie, be nice. Be nice to us, please.
As you can see, I tagged a few of you. Sweet. If Alex doesn't give us a 5-star, we will send all of the network members after him.
We will just.
I will go into your house.
We will.
I will sneak into your kitchen and I will swap your high quality Heinz ketchup out with the off-brand version, and it
The
will have
sugar-free version.
True
and it'll
value
have
sugar-free.
too much water in it, so it'll like if you don't shake it properly, it'll just be that. What's the bad news? Oh, so it's already that version.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to add more water to it.
Put the sugar back in.
We're going to make it better. We're actually just going to help you because we feel bad. Man, we feel like we should just buy this guy some better ketchup. Well, there you have it, gang. Hope you all got some value out of this call. If this was your first one, this is typically what Q&A calls are like. Next Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central again. And we will get this replay of this call up either tonight or tomorrow, so you guys can catch the call replays. And if you're on the premium tier, you're also going to have access to all of the, hit me with the screen, all of the past call recordings. So if you want to start hitting all of those, yes, we don't miss a week. All of 2026, 2025. A lot of game in these calls. So there you have it, gang.
Also, Trace agreed to be on the call every week from now on. So look forward to that.
They're paying me to be here. I'm really excited.
People are saying a lot of things right
What
now.
are we paying
that
him?
I am not aware of.
We're paying him?
And hit the exit music. Thank you all. See you next week.
Wait, you said
can
you'd be
every-
here for free.
Can everybody hear that?
Yeah.
I wish you guys could hear the music that we hear in our headphones. It's like elevator music.
Oh, yeah. I've never heard that.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Well, goodbye. See you all
See you
next
later.
Tuesday. We say we're going to figure it out, but we never do.